Hello. Ndimachoroni, Tobela, Absheli. Welcome to another episode of Current Affairs with Mboni. Yo, guys, it does not look like we're catching a break anytime soon, hey? We really have been dealing with a lot as South Africans this month, as if we don't have enough to deal with. We have to deal with the traitorous and racist organization that is AfriForum, putting our country's name into disrepute. Crying to their daddy Trump about our Land Reform Act. Now, even the most powerful global financial body, World Bank, has us family in their radar with their claims of doing bad things, very bad things in South Africa. But the World Bank claims that there's two big problems facing us. This is the World Bank. There's two big problems facing us. The first one they claim is the so-called cumbersome regulatory rules. The second one is what they call BEE laws. And this, they say they do not like them because they create an environment of poor economic growth. This is the World Bank. The World Bank claims that our country should end its excessive regulatory burden and revamp its black ownership laws to remove the signs of paralysis that plague our economy. Yeah, that's the World Bank. They have a serious problem with our black ownership rules, which were introduced after 1994 and compel companies to redress their shareholding, and allocate their shareholding properly according to the allocated percentages there to historically disadvantaged groups that were sidelined from the mainstream economy during white minority rule. And this started since the days of Jan van Riebeeck, like literally our downfall just started then. So yeah, the World Bank is very much offended by what we're trying to do when we're redressing, when we're leveling the playing ground for ourselves in our country. We're not in anybody's country but our country. And the same thing offends the likes of the men who love orange, because they're the ones who started this whole thing, AfriForum and Solidarity, who are obviously finding sympathy from the right quarters now. We can totally see. Just wow, we can totally see. The World Bank had to jump in to support their racist friends. The US and AfriForum claiming that our race-based policies are blocking investment and business, and that SA faces imminent economic collapse. This is what they're saying, purposefully ignoring the elephant in the room, that we actually come from a race-based past. They forget that part. And the fact that we come from a race-based past, which actually was even found to be a crime against humanity, by the way. Don't forget that the United Nations did say apartheid was a crime against humanity. So there's absolutely nothing unjust about our redress process. But I can agree that maybe we can definitely debate the way we've been going about it. That we can debate. But we can't debate the fact that there is a need for redress. There's a need for redress. Anyway, this should not surprise us as South Africans, because we have not forgotten that the World Bank and its friend the IMF were accomplices to apartheid, the very crime against humanity. They were accomplices. These very people who are now talking about our redress, our economic policies. They've never made any reparations or actively supported our democratic reforms in this country. We are absolutely not surprised by their posture. So as I'm seeing all of that going on the digitals and whatnot, I waited to hear COSATU comment on the matter, because I thought this issue would be of interest to them, even the ANC. But yeah, to date I have not seen anything. Perhaps I missed it. But I just went and checked their X accounts. But instead of seeing anything about them condemning the World Bank, all I saw was pictures of COSATU leadership in a poster. Yeah, they were on a poster playing golf. It's a poster of COSATU leadership playing golf and inviting the workers, perhaps. I mean, that's their constituency, the workers, perhaps, to come in to an event which takes place in December to come and play golf. I think there's also a picture of the president right there in the poster. Yeah, so yeah, well, I don't blame them. I mean, any person can get tired of fighting the likes of your World Bank, to be honest. Yeah, so anyway, play your golf, Kosatu, play your golf. And thank you very much for staying until the end. I really, really appreciate it. And please, please, please don't leave without subscribing. Please do not leave without subscribing, or at least, at the very least, just like this video. It's a free thing to do, to just press like. Okay? Thank you very much. See you on the next one. Bye.